Yeah, I mean, I love it here. I mean, everybody's so welcoming and just nice, helping me around, find my way around campus, different classes and everything. It's just been great.
One of the, I guess, common notions on going around is with so many guys coming in from UNT, just questions in the air for how that'll translate to Power 4 level. But you guys, yourself, and you know what Coach Morris can bring to the table. Just what do you think about that?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, we trust our coaches, and we trust that we'll be in the right positions at the right time, and they'll make the right call for us. At the end of the day, it's just execution, and I know all of us can execute at the highest level possible. I mean, we proved it last year. You could say it was against lesser competition, but we blew them out the water every time we got the chance. So I'm confident, and we're all confident in our skills, and we know we can do it again.
I guess, how did North Texas come to the table whenever you were recruited out of high school? Just talk about that journey.
Yeah, so my high school journey was not the typical recruiting process people might have. I committed to Rice June of going into my senior year. Ended up having to decommit, and I had no offers at that point. North Texas rolled in after my last game. It was my only offer at that point. Loved Coach Morris, loved everything they were about, and I loved the offense they run. So it was a no-brainer for me, and yeah, that's my story on how I got there.
Was there a coaching change at Rice? Or
no, sir. Well, actually, SAT scores.
Oh.
Yeah. Of course, right?
That
Rice.
can be a problem at Rice.
Sure can. Yeah, they're picky.
How different? You got one practice. How different does this feel than Denton in terms of the caliber of player, your teammates you have?
I mean, it's definitely higher caliber players. Everywhere you go, I mean, safeties are faster. They're more agile, know what you're going to do, can break really fast. But the level and intensity of practice has also risen. I can tell that there's lots more energy. The guys love being here, and everybody's about Cowboy football. So I'm really stoked to be here, and I love the energy at the practice for day one.
How comfortable is it to come to a new place, but with so many familiar faces, so many teammates, coaching staff, the offense, a lot of new stuff, but it's a lot of familiar stuff
Exactly,
too.
Yeah, like you said, it's very familiar, so it's very comfortable coming here. Knowing some of the guys on the team already, knowing the coaching staff, knowing what I'm getting into and the type of people they are, or the type of people I want to be around. So Coach Morris, Coach Brophy, they're great guys, and I wouldn't want anyone else to coach me, honestly.
What drives you as a competitor?
Just knowing where I can be, and knowing that if I don't give it my all every day, then I can't reach the highest level of me. There's, sky's the limit, they say, but if you're not working towards it, you'll never reach your highest potential. And that's what drives me, is knowing that I can reach a high potential, but if I don't do it every single day, work on my craft, then I'm not going to get there. So just knowing that I can get better every day, that's what drives me.
Is there maybe an instance, whether it be in high school or maybe at North Texas, that kind of best personifies that to you? You can serve as a reminder in your head?
Absolutely. My freshman year to my sophomore year. So high school, I was a high school quarterback coming out of, I've never played receiver before. Walk into my freshman year, I get this starting job. I get thrown out there fresh legs, not really knowing what to do as a receiver. And that was the biggest growth in the spring to my sophomore year. Miles is back there messing with me, but just knowing the progressions I made in the receiver room, knowing how to run routes, how to find space, different things like that, that's how I improved the most. And that's where you could see it, is the tape from the freshman year to my sophomore year I just had.
Just having the year like you had at North Texas last year, where you guys just rolling on offense, how fun is it?
It's amazing. I mean, the energy is just great. The team compatibility is great. Everybody loves being there. Everybody loves being in this offense. There's honestly not a different offense you want to be in as a receiver. I mean, you're throwing the ball around all the time, so it's just great being in something like that.
Outside of the pass-heavy nature, what else makes it such a receiver-friendly offense?
I would say the access we have to, ability to do what we want on some plays, make it our own. They structure it in a way where we have a job to do, but we can do it in our own way. There's guys that are Miles. He's way faster than me, lightning fast. He runs routes, blocks differently than me. I'm a bigger guy. It's like thunder and lightning, or whatever you want to call it. I'm the more physical guy that'll get down there and block and whatnot. So that's where that comes in, honestly.
Both Caleb and Drew said it was a no-brainer for them to come here. Was it the same for you?
Absolutely. I mean, I did entertained other people and whatnot just to see what was out there. But in the end of the day, we all had a group chat going, and we knew where we wanted to be, and we wanted to be together.
We all communicating, I guess, the moment the portal opened, were you guys just communicating constantly?
Absolutely.
This is where I want to go?
Yeah, we set up a group chat and we started talking to each other, and Drew ended up committing first, and right when I got that phone call, I knew it was time to go ahead and commit.
Who created that group chat?
Drew.
Drew?
Yes, sir.
Was it like as the portal opened? Was it a little before, like roughly when?
It was when we all hit the portal. It was maybe a day after our last game against San Diego State. That's when it came together and we started talking to each other. We were all open and honest, and we all kind of knew, like, I mean, Morris and Cobbs and Brophy, they're our guys. Like, we love them. Like, there's no other coaches we'd rather be with.
What can you tell me about a guy that was giving you heck over there?
Miles?
Yeah.
That's my guy. I mean, love the guy to death. Like, I mean, I've learned so much from him about playing receiver. Like, we have two different body types, two different, like, skill sets, and we can bounce ideas off of each other. That's how we grow the most, and I just love being in the same receiving room as that guy.
As a player, though, like, what stands out about him talent-wise?
Him?
Yeah.
Just so quick. Like, seriously, his feet, he's so light on his feet, he's so fast. It's so generic to say that, but he really is on a different level. When it comes to his footwork and the way he can get out of breaks, run routes, just run past dudes, it's really is crazy.
Do you think having a receiver that, I guess, build, where you're smaller but you're lightning fast, do you
Right.
think that complements an air raid offense better?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's kind of your stereotypical, like, slot guy. It's who you want just to run past the safeties, all the time, being able to always stress them out, have them on their heels about having deep routes thrown to them and stuff.
What do you like about Chris Bowens? What sticks out about him?
It's same thing,
Same
honestly.
thing?
I mean, it's so easy to say that, but both of those kids, they have the quickest feet I've seen, honestly. Like, I'm not trying to guess them up. They have the quickest feet I've seen, and they can both fly down the field. It's really crazy to watch. Yes, sir.
Well, how would
Thank
you describe the Mesta Maker story? I mean, didn't play quarterback in high school.
Right.
But as a true freshman, he gets in at bowl game and throws forever how much,
Right.
and then is a superstar the next year.
Right.
How
I
do you
mean,
explain that story?
It's just, I mean, it really is just crazy. There's no other way to explain it. I mean, the kid has never doubted himself. He's always stayed confident through everything. He knows who he is, and he knows what type of player he is. So he's going to show up every day, be him, be himself, and he has complete confidence in that, and we all do too. I mean, seeing the way he leads, seeing the way he throws the ball, it's awesome to see. As a receiver, there's nothing you could ask for more.
The Mestamaker story is interesting, but so is the Wyatt Young story.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
I mean, quarterback in high school,
Right.
did a little bit of everything too,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and then Coach Morris just said, "You're the best you've ever been at this point." He feels like you really made the jump at that position.
Right. I say I completely agree. My freshman year to my sophomore year, that jump I made was big for me personally. The time I took in the springtime to get my feet right, get my head right, being able to know where Drew wants me at what time, be in what windows, use a speed release when I have to use a speed release, use different releases and top of the routes that he wants me to use on different certain plays. Communication like that and knowledge of the sport really took my game to the next level.
What was your process to decide, I'm coming, I'm going to go with everybody and I'm heading to Stillwater?
Right. We were all texting about it, and so after the San Diego State, we got in a group chat. We started texting about it and whatnot, and I think the day after the portal opened, I got a phone call from Drew, and he was showing me around, and he was like, "Go Pokes." And I was like, boom, hung up, called Morris, and I committed. That's all I needed to know was Drew was coming.
So he
here.
pushed you a little bit. The quarterback, QB,
Oh
pushed you a
yeah,
little.
for sure. But I know there's no other place I would want to be other than with him. There's no other quarterback I would want to play for.
How did Coach Morris help your transition from quarterback to receiver?
It was amazing. He knows really how to set up. He knows how to explain everything really to an elite level. The way to set up people for your route, making every route look the same till it's not. And he's a positive coach when it comes to coaching you up, but he'll be hard on you when he has to be hard on you, and it's amazing. That's what helped me grow the most.
He said you had a good day today. What'd you do great today? What'd you feel good about?
He's gonna say that, but I made a couple of good grabs, dropped one that I shouldn't have, but I just felt like today was just an explosive day for me. Just being able to come out here and practice with the guys, it just felt really comfortable. It felt high energy today, and it was just awesome being out here.
Are you a leader?
Am I a leader? Absolutely.
How do you lead?
How do I lead? I lead by example mainly. I'll get vocal when everything's pissed me off, but I lead by example. I go full speed every play. I promise you that. I'll always be out here working after practice with my guys. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. I love being out at the football field.
So what's it like being a leader when you're coming to a new spot? like you
Right.
have been.
Yeah, it's a challenge just because there's no team camaraderie yet. Like, people don't really know you, so you have to stick out like a sore thumb at first. Really throw yourself out there until guys trust you, believe in you, because you can't lead till guys trust you or till guys have bought into what you're doing or till you show them how hard you really work. So that's what I had to do at first, just show them I'm a dog, show them I have to work, and gain their respect first. So that's what
I
went
imagine
down.
it helps. You know the offense. Guys
Absolutely.
want to milk you for that.
Right, yeah, and that's what went down. We came out here through the first day we all got here. We came out through, Drew texted us all to come out and throw, teaching everybody the route trees, how to run different routes and whatnot. I mean, that's why I feel like we're way ahead of the game right now than I thought we would be. Like, we're all so sharp right now.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Heading into the spring, sorry, some of this is probably stuff you touched on, but what feels different for you than a year ago? And I don't know, does it still feel a little crazy that what's happened for you in the last year?
Yes and no. Like, are you saying my last season?
Yeah.
Yeah, so last
season being here.
Right, okay. Well, I'm gonna start off by saying the transition that I took last spring at this time is what made my year last year the year I had. Being able to get out here, understand the route tree, understand how to run different routes, understand where Drew wants me and at what times, that's really what took my game to the next level, and that's what I feel like I really thrived on last year.
Was that this time last year?
Yeah.
It sounds like you really focused on that. Can you sort of maybe
Absolutely.
elaborate how you sort of focused on that and got so comfortable so you could put that into practice in the season?
Yeah, right. Game reps and coming out here and just being by myself and being able to take in the field. If you go out and imagine what you're doing, it makes the difference in the world. It seems weird to do when you're out there just by yourself, like acting, but it takes your game to the next level. And that's what I did. And also just being in the film room with Drew and Coach Morris, they're awesome. Like, they know every single coverage out there. They know when it's happening and what's happening. So just sitting in there and letting them explain to me what's going on so I understand from a quarterback's perspective, that's what helped me a lot too.
Who do you think you pattern your game after? Who do you think you are maybe at the next level?
Cooper Kupp, honestly. So Coach Edwards coached Cooper Kupp at Eastern Washington. So he said he saw a lot of the same characteristics, and I've watched that guy for a long time. I love the way he's so explosive. He's so smart. I don't know if y'all seen that clip of him after the game talk about there's a hot blitz. He knew he had one guy to beat on the way to the end zone. Like, that's just amazing stuff to see. So I want to be that type of game smart that he was, and I'm trying to get there, and that's my goal for this spring.
Was there a moment during the season when you kind of realized, not just you personally, but how special things were going for the whole team?
Absolutely. Honestly, I would say UTSA game. It was the game after South Florida. The game we just got, we lost. I'll say we lost. And we knew we shouldn't have. We knew we were in that game. We had it. And we just had some little miscommunications here and there. But right after that game, the way we bounced back the next week, put up like 50 to 14 or something, I knew we were set for great things at that point.